Like every other anime, there are many details that we always seem to miss, and Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba is no exception to the rule. The anime is littered with so many historical facts that make the story so unbelievable. Hey guys, this is Kyle from Varistudiostv, the who's, what's, where's, when's, and tens of anime, and today we'll be looking at 10 details and facts that you missed in Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba. I'll be doing my best to stay away from spoilers, but you know, light spoiler warning. Comment below on your favorite one or the one you found most interesting. So without further ado, let's begin, shall we? Starting off our list at number 10, the mystery of Tanjiro's Hanafuda earrings. As everyone already knows, Tanjiro wears a pair of Hanafuda earrings that he inherited from his father. These earrings do have some huge significance to the Demon King of Pop, as he encountered a swordsman earlier in his life that left him scarred and afraid. So much so that the demon Daki quaked in her boots when she saw Tanjiro go demon sicko mode. Now, I do have a video up on the channel with 10 historical facts and connections that Demon Slayer shares with Japanese culture. You should definitely check it out. I'll leave a link in the description. But anyways, the story really hasn't told us much about these earrings, but we're waiting patiently until they do. Could they be considered like lucky underwear or something? At our number 9, Tanjiro's connection to other anime protagonists. So by now we all know that Tanjiro is not only empathetic, but he's very clever during his battles. His self and battlefield awareness is on a whole different level. But does it seem familiar to you? If it does, it may be because many have compared him to that of Gon Freaks from Hunter x Hunter, compassionate and strong, and Izuku Midoriya from My Hero Academia, intuitive and analytical. This gives him a feel like a modern protagonist. This is seen right after he gets training from Urokodaki and gets through the final selection. His cleverness evolves even further, allowing him to outshine many of his peers and survive multiple battles, even taking on a couple Hashiras. Coming in at our number 8, Sakonji Urokodaki's sense of smell. So one of Tanjiro's definitive traits is in his sense of smell, but many have noticed that Sakonji Urokodaki has a sense of smell just as keen. When we first met him near the end of the second episode, we see him confront Tanjiro, trying to kill a demon, and he remarks that Tanjiro has a smell of kindness, and so he could never become a demon slayer. These demon slayers seem to have supernatural senses, like Zenitsu's sense of hearing or Inosuke's sense of touch. But all in all, these guys seem to be able to smell a rat in New York from all the way in California, and that's me underselling it. At our number 7, Tanjiro's warding mask. Urokodaki seems to have a mild obsession with these warding masks, seeing that his students like Tanjiro, Makumo, Sabito, and even Giyu with these masks. But what are their significance? Each mask is different and is made specifically for their user. Sabito's mask has a pale scar in the same spot as a scar on his cheek. Makumo's mask had flowers that reflect the flowers on her kimono, while Tanjiro's mask had a red sun-shaped symbol over his scar. Now this is very interesting that Urokodaki would design it like a sun. The color and shape of the symbol resembles the design of Tanjiro's Hanafuda earrings as well. This man is a master craft and he should get some kind of award for his work, shouldn't he? The masks are a sign of good luck and they ward away demons and keep the user safe from harm. Now, speaking of Tanjiro's scar, at our number 6, Tanjiro's scar changes. Without even seeing his face, one of the most noticeable things is Tanjiro's scar. The manga readers would have already known the full backstory of his scar, but us anime onlys will have to wait a little bit longer before we get some more details. But with Tanjiro's scar, it seemed to have miraculously changed from what looked like the sun to red flames. Funny enough, Tanjiro doesn't seem to even notice this. During his battle with the hand demon, he got struck really hard, and after that, when he finally removed his bandages, boom, changed. No explanation. One of the many wonders of the world. Halfway through our list at our number 5, demons of unlimited potential become a part of the 12 demon moons. When demons are created by Muzan, he gives them a test. And no, it's not a written test, it's all practical. Consume as many humans as you can and never stop growing in strength. The moment you stop growing, you're either slashed in the eye or brutally murdered. Kyogai got off easy. When he was Lower Moon 6, for some reason he stopped growing in strength. Muzan wasn't pleased with this, and so he slashed that cool little eye tattoo with an X, signifying Kyogai's drop from being a part of the 12 demon moons. As thus, he started hunting down Merichi. Merichi are humans with blood so sweet and full of nutrients that one can fill the space of 50 humans. Too bad he met up with Tanjiro and got his head slashed off before he could accomplish his mission. Let's talk about the Demon King himself at our number 4. Careful of what you say to him. To say he's strong is an understatement. We've seen him with just one word render even Akaza useless. Akaza being a demon who was able to kill Kyojuro, one of the strongest and most powerful Hashira. On top of that, he seems a bit sensitive about his appearance, doesn't he? Back when he encountered 3 humans in an alley, he was so focused on his mission that he didn't mind them even after they bumped into him, until one of them remarked at his skin and his looks. Don't you dare. Instantly, his demeanor changes and he sets to brutally off these humans and even melts one of them with his poisonous blood instead of even turning them into demons. Talk about being brutal and cold. No one other than Muzan himself. Coming in at number 3, Nezuko is a unique demon. Among demons, Nezuko is one of the cutest, and that's a fact. But on top of that, she doesn't really follow the usual path a demon does she? For one, she doesn't need to consume human flesh to survive or to grow in strength. She is said to sleep to recover her strength. But what explains how her strength keeps growing as a demon? Even Yushiro stated that she had an aura that was much different from most demons and wonders why and how she escaped Muzan's hold. Even up to developing her own blood demon art and growing so strong she went into berserk mode, which can be compared to an upper rank strength. Yikes. Just imagine if Nezuko didn't escape Muzan's hold. Potentially, she could have become one of the upper ranks easily, but I'm glad she's on our side. At our number 2, Giyu and Sabito has similar matching outfits. Everyone knows that a character with some awesome drip stands out among the elites, and Giyu is one of those demon slayers. Rocking a really nice multicolored half-half Hiyori, I bet he makes everyone, including your dog, wet when he walks in the room. But what's the significance of this drip? Well, manga readers could easily tell you the answer, but this question is directed more to the anime onlys. On top of that, if you look at Sabito's outfit, you start to notice the similarities between his and Giyu. But what relationship could they have to wear similar clothes? The only other characters with similar pattern themes are Shinobu Kocho and Kanao Sayori. But Kanao was adopted by Shinobu and her sister, and Kanao is training under Shinobu as well, which would make sense for this dynamic fit. Could this be the same for Giyu and Sabito? When Giyu first met Tanjiro, we focused on his unique clothing pattern. Then Giyu mentions that he understands the despair and loss that Tanjiro is feeling, which, given Sabito's fate, could indeed allude at their past relationship and how Giyu felt when he died. I bet you're really loving this video. Here's a great way that you can support us. Like, share, and subscribe to get notified of when we post new content. To actually get notified, click on that notification bell. Now back to the video. And at our number 1, the Kamado family's connection to sun breathers and fire. Since the beginning of the series, many have alluded to Tanjiro's connection to the sun, with his swordsmith even saying that he's a child of brightness due to his hair and eyes, which is actually seen as lucky in his family, seeing that they work with fire. Another great example is that both Tanjiro and Nezuko uses burning hot moves, Tanjiro using his Hinokami to channel the power of the sun through his blade, and Nezuko using her blood demon art to burn demons to cinders. On top of that, their last name, Kamado, translates to the traditional Japanese word for charcoal fuel, cook stove, or furnace, while the second kanji means door. Now that's a bit on the nose, but hey, that's why we love Demon Slayer. So that's our video for today, and yes, this is a remade video because the last one sounded terrible and cringy as all hell. But I won't take it down, I'll just add this to one as a separate video and include this in the compilation with the new audio being 100 times better. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. Stay safe and peace out, V Nation.